What is going on, YouTube? We are back with another episode. Today is a very, very important day. We are entering the NPC Natural Northeast here in Lodi, New Jersey. I got two incredible clients in the show. My guy Jordan and my guy Ray. They're both in classic physique. They're actually gonna both be going against each other. When you have two horses in a race, of course you want both of them to win, but there's always gonna be a loser and there's always gonna be a winner. Hopefully my guys go 1 and 2, but we don't know, right? We came here with the best physique possible. Talk a little bit about Ray. Ray reached out to me last December. He was like, hey, looking to do a bodybuilding show. When Ray first reached out to me, to be quite honest with you guys, he didn't have a physique. And you know, we could probably throw up the transformation on this video, but he was just a casual gym goer, let's put it at that. And what we were capable of doing from December to September, which is roughly 10 months, we completely transformed his physique. Where today he'll be presenting a beautiful classic physique. His weight cap is 196, we're weighing 176. So we're about 20 pounds underneath the cap. With that being said, this is a natural show, drug tested, polygraph show. We are gonna perform at our highest level today. Now my next guy is Jordan. Jordan is someone who's competed before. He competed, actually you guys might have seen my YouTube video. If not, you can go back and watch the other YouTube video with him. We were training together, but Jordan is someone who's competed before. He was 18 years old when he did his first show. He's now 23 years old. In the process of 18 to 23, he took some time away from the stage, graduated college, moved from Memphis, Tennessee to New York City, which that in itself is a crazy move. Got an incredible career, and now he's very, very driven. This prep, we put some size on him. I've been working with him for about 6 months now. So the first 3 months was just off season, putting size on him, making sure that we fill in the gaps as much as possible. Now we're in prep mode. He's down to 186. His cutoff is 202. So again, with him, we have about 16, 17 pounds to fill out. So the goal is to do really well at this show. I believe Jordan has what it takes to win the whole show. Then next week, Jordan's actually competing at the NPC, I don't even know the name. Actually, it's the name of it. It's in Poughkeepsie, New York, September 20th. That show is, this show is a drug tested natural show. That one is not natural, right? So he'll be going against guys who could potentially be enhanced. And I wanna see where he stacks against both guys. So today we're gonna go inside, we're gonna meet up with the guys. I've been texting them, peeking them. Everything's been on point. Their physiques are looking crazy. They had some good carb ups. Ray had 600 to 700 grams of carbs the last 3 days in a row, guys. So you're talking, you know, 2,400 to 2,800 grams of carbs in the last 4 days. And Ray, same thing. Ray had about 500 grams of carbs the last 4 days each day. So in the last 4 days, 2,000 grams of carbs Jordan had, sorry. So these guys are carbed up. Everything is perfect. They've been drinking tons of water. Yesterday, I had them at a gallon of water each. They're looking really, really good. We're gonna go inside. We're gonna interview them, see how everything is going as far as the prep, see how this process has been for them, and then watch them pose. Hopefully we can get some stage footage. Let's see how it goes in there. But really, really excited. Let's go in.
What's going on? Good. How you doing? Good. Nice to see y'all.
How y'all feeling? Yeah? Got that meal in? Yeah. Cool. So it's gonna move quick. It's only 100 people on the show. Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah. So bodybuilding's probably gonna have the least amount. So like 10 people. Yeah, that's what I figured. And then classic probably a little bit more. And then men's physique probably a little bit bigger. So yeah. What's going on, YouTube? Listen, we are here at the NPC Natural Northeast. I got my guy Ray right here. Ray, what up, baby?
How you doing, man?
So gonna just talk to Ray about prep a little bit, ask him a few questions. And, you know, today's show day, so it's a very, very exciting day. So, Ray, talk to us a little bit about when we first started. When was that?
Back in December 1st.
December, right? You had reached out. You had said, yo, I'll potentially do a bodybuilding show, but this is currently what I'm looking like. What are your thoughts? And the physique you had back then was not necessarily a physique for a show yet, right? You can
Absolutely
agree?
not.
Talk about
I could definitely agree to that. I was at 205, eating whatever, whenever, and that. I knew that wasn't the mindset I needed at the moment to get me to a stage, but reaching out to you, I knew it was the right person.
Yeah.
And this is what I wanted to do. And I saw how you reached your clients, and I just wanted that same mentality.
Ray was someone who I worked very closely with. We did a recomp phase. We kind of got his body in the right direction. And even during that recomp phase, you were like, yo, dude, my body's looking crazy. The pumps in the gym are crazy. You were feeling confident. The confidence was building up until we got to a point of the recomp phase where I was like, hey, Ray, you got a really impressive physique. I think it's time for us to look to compete. So this show happened to be very close. I mean, like 30 minutes away from where you live.
Right.
Same for me. And, it's a natural tested show, polygraph tested show. So this was something very important to Ray, is to do a natural show. This way he could level the playing field. And in the process, speak about the last few weeks of the diet, the cardio, and pushing when we hit like 185, 190 and pushing to like where you got to today, right? That next level.
So that was like a real wake up call for me. He reached out and told me like, hey, you need to turn it up a notch. It was at that moment I realized like rain or shine, doesn't matter what is going on throughout your day, it has to get done.
The work got to get done.
There's no misses. Can't miss anything. Getting your cardio done, and it was
training, yep.
And it was days I came home from a 16-hour shift, still came home, and I ate. I did my cardio at home. It's really how bad you want it.
Facts.
He could lead you to the water, but he can't force you to drink
the water. Facts. One thing about Ray is, Ray got a career where he's got to work sometimes 16-hour shifts, as he just mentioned, and it's not easy pulling a 16-hour shift and going straight to the gym and getting the work done. I mean, there was times where he was texting me like, hey, coach, I'm stuck at work. I brought meals for like the first 4 meals, but I'm missing like 2 meals because I'm stuck at work. What should I do? And, we was quick to figure out, solutions. Granted, he works in New York City, so there's always options available. But, the fact that you have that drive to, even though you're at work, you didn't know you were going to be there that amount of time, you still went out and did the right thing without cheating on the diet. Because someone else would be like, oh, you know what? 16-hour shift, they put more time on me. I'm just going to go eat some fast food or some shit. I'm going to cheat on my diet. Instead, he texted me, hey, coach, this is the scenario. I'm stuck in this situation. Can you help me out? And we figured it out. We navigated through there.
And you don't want to make too many of those scenarios. So once you make that adjustment, and when he told me like, look, even like you have to prepare for the unprepared. And once he showed me that and was like, even if you think you're doing an 8-hour shift, bring everything with you. And that just switched my mind like, what, fuck it. Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Nah, you good. We can curse on this shit.
Just bring everything with you because this is all you.
Yeah, facts.
Nobody's forcing you to do it, but this will have to get done.
Facts. So guys, listen, we are here at show day. Ray's about to get on that stage soon. He's going to crush it. First show ever, guys. True novice, right? So that in itself is very, very exciting. We're looking forward to seeing him dominate. And this is just the beginning, guys. This is our very first show. Like I said, he went from a physique that, listen, he's sitting right here, so you can't say I'm talking shit behind his back. He went from a 0 to a hero. You know what I'm saying? He went from a physique that if you would have said, oh, I'm doing a bodybuilding show, you said, what show could you possibly do? But now you see his physique, you see the abs, you see the legs, you see the structure, the shape, the symmetry, it's all there. All we really need to do, from the data we collected going into this show is improve the size, right? And get better condition. And with more muscle, conditioning will be much easier. So, Ray, I'm really, really proud of you. I'm excited to see you succeed in this. This is your first bodybuilding show. We're going to do another show? Hell yeah. So you're going to stay tuned because we did this show specifically to qualify for a Natural Pro qualifier, which will happen in 2026. So whatever happens today, of course, we want to win. Of course, we want to do our best we could do. But the goal is to get naturally national qualification for potentially going to Pittsburgh, May 2026. And that gives us plenty of time from September to the new year to pack up some great size. And then from the new year to May to get back on stage, adjust whatever the judges tell us today, the feedback we get today, and then kill it, man. Let's go. Boom. We just did an interview with Ray. Got my guy Jordan here. 2 athletes in the show, classic physique guys. Listen, Jordan is here today with, he means business today, right? We came here to put on a show. Jay, talk a little bit about when you reached out to me for coaching and a little bit about, because it's been 6 months that we've been working together. So talk a little bit about the beginning of the process.
Honestly, it was really I needed help and I needed accountability to get back on stage. You know, like it's easy to be in the gym and be big, you look good, people telling you look good. You know, it's people telling you what you want to hear. But I knew I needed accountability. I needed somebody to be like, hey, it's time to get back on stage and actually get lean. So I reached out to Bam. I got his info through a few other people. They're like, he's the best in terms of prepping guys in this area. Like, he's the person to go with. We spent probably like 2 months, 3 months just
in an off-season recomp phase.
Off-season.
Because you had put on some good size, but the shape wasn't where it needed to be.
Yeah.
But we didn't go directly into a deficit. We went more into like a recomp phase, still eating a great amount of food.
Yeah, still
eating refeeds, getting some cheat meals in and stuff like that. And really honing on the training, right? The training, making sure, because he got a really busy schedule working his career. So we got to make sure that we had time to train in the morning, because you were training at 5 a.m. 5 a.m. right there. Listen, those that are 5 a.m. trainers, you're watching this video, that's next level shit. To get up in the morning, empty stomach, get in the gym and crush it, it takes a next level mindset. So we started prep about 12 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. But as we're going through prep, things got really smooth, really good. But like 3-4 weeks ago, you turned up things. Like, things got to a whole new level. Talk about the mindset shift there.
Honestly, it was just like, I felt it in my body. I knew something was coming. And then, like, I told Bam at one point, I'm like, you're a magician. The refeeds came at the perfect time. Yeah. And so it was like I was refeeding, but at the same time, I was still getting leaner. I was getting drier. I was still looking full.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the food was good. I felt good. And I'm like, I think we spoke about it. Still pushing heavy weights.
Yeah, it was really good because his fatigue never got too far down, right? We managed his stimulus fatigue ratio. So he was able to get in the gym and execute with the weights and not feel like a dead body in the gym or a zombie in the gym. Yeah. Another thing is like his metabolism was just through the roof too. It like really corresponded well with the plan. There was one day I remember specifically, he was 185 pounds previously, and then he checked in and he's like, Coach, I'm 180. And he had lost like 5 pounds in like a day or two, miraculously. And I'm like, did you miss a meal? Did you do cardio? Nope, I did everything you told me. So we actually ran 2 high days back to back. And he only put on, I think it was like 3 to 4 pounds. And it was a lot of carbs. We're talking, about 500 grams of carbs each day, back to back. So in 2 days span, 1,000 grams of carbs. And when we saw his body only go up about 4 pounds, we know that 184, 185 was kind of his baseline weight. Right. And you started looking really good at that weight. So that's where, as a coach, I monitored that and I said, all right, he looks really good at 184, 185. Let's see as we enter peak week, which was, about 2 weeks away, we're going to, pull and pull back, push and pull back. So like you said, I would give him a refeed and then we'd go into like a deficit, like lower days, right? He'd check back in. He'd be like 182, refeed again, get it back to 185. And we kind of played that tug of war battle for a few weeks up until peak week. And then peak week, pulled his carbs down low. I think he got down to, it was 25 grams with the final meal and then 30 and 30. So that's, he's about 75 grams of carbs a day. Very low. To think about it, the last 3 days, you had about 1,500 plus carbs, maybe even 1,700 carbs.
Muffins hit.
Yeah, muffins, rice, cream of rice cakes, burger and fries last night. So the peaking process for his metabolism definitely was corresponding really well. So we pulled him down to 180. Yeah. 180. Mind you guys, his cutoff is 202, right? 202. So today we're here. I think you weighed in at 186.
189. I closed.
189. Close on. So probably 186, 187. This morning he was a 185. Yeah. Right? So again, 184, 185 was his pristine weight. But we pulled water down and we put carbs in. So his weight stayed the same, but the look was crispy, right? The muscles popping, full condition. And today, he's going to present that on stage. He's going to have muscles that are going to be popping through. His posing is really spot on. So this is what we came here to do. We came here to fight. Yeah. Hey guys, listen, we're going to tune back in after pre-judging's over. I'm going to do a little synopsis video for you guys, tell you guys what happened. But let's go out there. Let's kill it. Let's go, Jordan.
Go get it.
And more to come because we're doing another show next week in Poughkeepsie, right? And then off season will begin. So the goal is to get nationally qualified because then 2026 goal is to chase that pro card. And he's young. Jordan's 23 years old. You know, next year he'll be 24 years old. So, you know, when you're young, ambitious, disciplined, hungry for success, only great things happen. Let's go. Let me introduce you to my guy, Ray.
What's up, bro?
Ray Trill. Ray did his first show too. True novice, first call out. You know, Ray's 176, he could be 196. So we got 20 pounds to put on his frame. First show ever, you know what I'm saying? Did really good, but posing was nasty. His posing was just him. His waist is so small. His waist is tiny. But get better and better. I'll tell you, listen, only get better. You know, this is his second show, so he had a little more experience. He did one show when he was 18. He's 23 now, so it's been a little hiatus in between. But and you was in men's physique before, right?
I did men's and classic.
Men's and classic. Well, you did better at men's.
I did better
At that first show. And then this one you dominated in classic.
This one I was.
But he's a classic physique. It's without a doubt. We just need more. We did a YouTube video. We just did a YouTube video. Yeah, and that shit was fire. The training YouTube is really good. I know there's a lot of people like that one. Yeah, let's do it. We go out.
No, this was fine. Yo, I wouldn't know.
I gotta get my legs.
Yeah, his legs are crazy. This is hamstrings. Bring up his hamstrings. Then you'll be complete. Yo, we're gonna get out of here. I'll be back though. All right, fam, we are done with prejudging. It is a wrap. Great turnout. This show is hosted by NPC Northeast. You know, Bev's Gym hosts this show, and they do a great job. Judging's phenomenal. You know, you got Steve Weinberger judging here. You got Justin Randall judging here. Great judges. So we got Jordan, who did open, and we got Ray, who did true novice. So Ray's in the first call out, true novice. Really proud of his look. A little underwhelming with the size, to be honest. Shape, structure, symmetry, all that stuff was on point. Just needs more size, to be honest with you. And we know that. But very proud overall, you know, the transformation, the mindset, the body transformation. But Jordan killed it, guys. Jordan's open class B, and he's split in center. So there was 2 call-outs. They had about 7 or 8 guys in each call-out. And he's split in center with a guy who won true novice and novice. Jordan didn't do those categories. He only did the open. So when this guy got to open, he had beat majority of the stage, this guy number 13. So Jordan and him were neck and neck, 1 and 2. They're splitting center. Again, obviously I'm a little biased. I got Jordan winning, but we're going to see tonight. And that's basically a recap of the prejudging. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to do one more video to talk about the ending of the show. And right now we're gonna go eat some food, relax, and wait for the finals.
3rd place, competitor 33, Carl Wittig.
Top 2.
2nd place goes to Zachary Cali.
Let's go, Jordan!
And winning our open division, Jordan Williams.
Let's go, Jordan!
Great job, guys. Let's get that victory pose there with Paulie. Raise your hands overhead.
Let's go, Jordan!
All right, Paulie, you can step out. Guys, your favorite front classic pose for our photographer there. Favorite front classic pose.
Pick it up!
All right, let's hear it for these guys, our Open B athletes. Great job, guys.
Let's go, Jordan! What up, YouTube? We are back. Finals up. We got the medal. Want to congratulate my guy, Jordan. Hey, Jordan. Listen, Jordan just took first place, classic physique, open division. You know, Jordan could have done the novice,
Could have did 23 and under.
Could have did the 23 and under, but we didn't waste our time with that, right? Went straight into the open, and we took first place in a huge class, right? I think
25 people.
25 people. You know what I'm saying?
25
So a lot of competitors stacked up today. We did not win the overall, but it was super close. I actually spoke to some of the judges and expediters. It was a toss-up. The overall champion also is the bodybuilding overall champion.
I don't know how
so
that works, but
he's a bodybuilding overall champion, and well, he's a middleweight.
Okay.
So he was underneath the cap for
Okay.
bodybuilding and classic. So regardless, the guy was a great competitor. It's not like you lost overall to someone that's bad.
he was
But
really
we came
good.
here to win the class today. Next week, we got another show lined up.
Yep. Straight to
Another show.
Poughkeepsie.
Because the thing is, like, he's worked so damn hard and he's built this physique up. So it really did not make sense just to do one show and then call it a season.
No.
My guy Ray, shout out to him, placed top 5 in novice, true novice, first show ever. He will be back on stage better next year. But for Jordan, stay tuned. Next week, we're back on stage. Let's go.